The real story of the Bridgerton Debutantes. Regency London's social season revolved around debutantes. They were young women of wealthy family backgrounds. As they came of age to marry, they were brought to court. A girl could only be presented by another woman. The woman herself had to be a former debutante. This kept debutantes restricted to a privileged few. Some families would hire a professional chaperone. The chaperone would apply for an invitation. They wrote a letter to Lord Chamberlain. He made a list of girls who would be offered invitations. Along with the invitations, they received 2 cards. One card allowed the girls entry to the ball supper room. There, they had their courtesy to the Queen. Another card allowed them to the reception afterward. There they would be rejoined by their chaperone. Once this was done, they were out on the marriage market. The girls would be invited to balls and parties. There they met single men they could marry. The women also formed friendships with each other. A girl had to get engaged in her first or second season. If she did not, she risked facing the life of a spinster. Later debutantes participated in at least 2 seasons. They pursued charity work before their eventual marriages. Debutantes studied in a finishing school. They learned a foreign language and practiced dancing. They were taught deportment and royal courtesy. Every debutante needed a minimum of 6 dance dresses. One was white for the Queen Charlotte's ball in May. 2 or 3 of the dresses were long and formal. They were worn for the grand balls in London. The others could be short for dances in the country. The rituals at court became formalized in the 19th century. The dress code was a long white court dress. It had a 10-foot train and a white veil. The girls also put 3 ostrich feathers in their hair. Social events lasted from March until October. The London season came to an end in midsummer. There would be country house parties and dances. Then the Scottish season started in the autumn. Not all debutantes participated in the entire season. Some visited London from overseas. They returned home soon after the presentation at court. The tradition was started by King George III. He was the target of satirical press coverage. It emphasized his and Queen Charlotte's frugality. George III countered this bad press. He became involved in philanthropic work. The first Queen Charlotte's Ball took place in 1780. It raised money for Queen Charlotte's and Chelsea Hospital. The ball became the highlight of the debutante season. It included a 6-foot-tall cake cut by the guest of honor. The final debutante presentations took place in 1958. The monarchy recognized that society was changing. Queen Elizabeth had the first televised coronation. She was supposed to represent modernity in Britain. Women got new opportunities in society. Girls started working and attending universities. Still, the season continued for a few more years. Girls' families held coming-out balls and parties. However, by the end of the 1960s, the practice was gone.